Okay, so today we are going to learn how to make a scarf using the blue Nifty Knitter Loom. You need the knitter, some scissors, a yarn needle. The one that usually comes with it is a blue needle. I have a metal needle. The hook it comes with. And actually at the end you might need a crochet hook. This is a size J or a 6mm crochet hook. Don't need that right away. First thing we're going to do is thread the loom. And you have your lead peg, and we're going to make a slip knot. This is the yarn. We're going to use a skein of Red Heart yarn. Pick any color you'd like. So first, to make a slip knot, you lay the yarn like this. You wrap it over your finger twice. Then you take the back to the front, back to the front, and the back, and you pull it, and you have a slip knot. And you attach that over the lead peg here to start your scarf. Okay, and you want to pull out a little bit of yarn because you want to keep this part loose so it doesn't create too much tension. Okay. With your, this is peg number 1 right here. Here's the lead peg. Here's peg number 1. You want to take your yarn, you want to go around to the back, then to the front, and then to the back again. You do that with the next peg. So you go around to the back, the front, the back. Back, front, back, back, front, back, back, front, back. And you just continue around each peg. You want to make sure that even though it looks tight on camera, I'm actually laying it down pretty gently between the pegs. There's not a lot of tension. Just keep wrapping until you get to the last, right here before the lead peg. We'll finish up right here. And now you've made a full circle with it. This is called an E-wrap, by the way. Okay, so that's row 1. And all you want to do is make room for the next row. So we're going to push everything down. I usually push it from the inside, like this. This is the same exact way you would start a hat. Okay, so now we're ready for row 2. Make sure you have enough loose string here. Then, starting on the first peg again, we're going to go back to the front, back to the front, back to the front. See if you can see it like this. Back to the front, back to the front, back to the front. The whole way around. You can get pretty fast at this. But you want to wrap there's 24 pegs on this loom, so wrap all the pegs till you get to the last. You're back here at the start. What you want to do is just kind of loosely wrap those together so they're out of the way, and I hold it with my thumb. And this is the fun part. You take your hook that comes with the loom and you start with right here with the first row we did, and you actually pull it up and over the yarn on the top row and over the peg. So start at the bottom, pull up, over, up, over, up, over. Alright, so this should not be a strain to pull these over. It should be a nice gentle pull over. If you're pushing or really torquing it to get it over, then you've wrapped too tightly. So be sure you wrap loose enough that this is a gentle, easy motion as you go around here. And you just go all the way to the first peg again. Come around here. There we go. Okay, we finished our first row of knitting, and we need to make room for the next row. So you just push down. I use the side of my thumb and I just push everything down so it's lower. Okay, and we wrap this around here to keep it out of the way, so now we need it again. I'm going to pull a little more length out of the rope. Okay, then we're going to start row 2, same way. So back to the front to the back, to the front, back to the front, back to the front, back to the front. So, and the nice thing about this, with a hat, as I showed you in my other video, you know, you have to make so many rows before you make the brim. With a scarf, it is so easy. You just make as many rows as you want until the scarf is the length you want. The trick with scarves is taking them off the loom, because there's not a really, I have not found clear instructions with the instructions that come with a loom is for a hat. But when you want to make a scarf, I had to go onto the internet, into YouTube, to figure out how to get them off of there and how to embellish them with tassels. So that's what I wanted to show you today, was a scarf from start to finish, so you could see. If you ever get one of these where it's, the bottom one is tangled, make sure you know which one is going over. Okay, bottom to top, bottom to top. Okay, so I am going to, this is the part where you don't need me for a while, because you can sit and watch favorite shows and make, keep going until this is, it'll start coming out the bottom here, and it'll be as long as you want it. So keep going, and the next thing we'll do is I'll show you a little bonus on how to switch colors in case you want to make striped scarf. And I'm going to show you how to finish off the scarf, and I'm going to show you how to add tassels so you have a full scarf.